Welcome to Community Forum. My name is John Gagliatino and I'm your host. This evening we're going to be talking to old friends of the show. The Amerigo Vespucci Lodge has operated in Danbury since the early 20th century. And with me today, this evening is Bruno Tropiano, who's the president of the lodge, and John Di Bedeno, kill me later, who's the financial secretary of the lodge. Welcome to the show, guys. Okay.
Thank you, John.
Okay. First of all, before we get into some questions that we prepared prior to starting, if you could tell us a little background of yourself, how you came to Danbury, and how long you've been here, what you're doing, a little bit about your family.
Yeah, well, I'm Bruno Tropiano. I'm the president of the lodge, Amerigo Vespucci. I'm in Danbury since actually in Brookfield since 1973. I came from the Bronx, from Italy to the Bronx to Brookfield.
Like many others.
Yes, my father was working in Brookfield, and then one weekend, we come up here, and we like it. From the Bronx, we like it, so we bought a house, we moved up here, and then we are here. You know, the kids, they grew up here, they went to school here and everything.
Right.
Yeah, I work in Danbury. I own the company in Danbury, and
you've been president of the lodge for 4 years.
4 years now.
Okay.
Yes, since 2005. Yes.
Okay, very good. And John?
John Di Benedetto. I'm the financial secretary of the lodge and the membership chairman. Okay, I've been in this area now for about 21 years. Came over from North Salem, New York, when there was no income tax. And right now I work as a full-time realtor, and I'm an adjunct lecturer at Western Connecticut State University.
Very good.
In addition to that, I'm a member of Mill Plain Volunteer Fire Company in Danbury.
So that's how I got to know you first as a fireman, then at the Vespucci. All right, very good. Now let's get into a little background on the Amerigo Vespucci Lodge. People will say, well, what is it? You know, and in fact, they'll even say, who is Amerigo Vespucci? That comment was recently made in the media. You know, like that somehow or other it's lost. I think it has something to do with the history and civics classes.
Yeah.
You know, that they used to teach Amerigo Vespucci. America was named after him because he was the man that did all the maps, and and that's where the name America comes from, and it's not taught in school because they don't teach civic and history classes like they used to.
Like it used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Vespucci Club is in Danbury since 1924. They used to be in Danbury Main Street first, and then they moved a couple of places, and then finally now we are, on the Christopher Columbus Boulevard of Lake Kenosha, over there, right on the lake. Amerigo Vespucci, and again, it was he's now the one that discovering America, but he's the one that bring back the map in Europe to.
And said this is where America is.
Yes, what America is, and that's the reason they name America of his name, Amerigo Vespucci. They name America. Christopher Columbus, of course, come first, and that's the reason we did last year. We had a monument in the front of the City Hall. We have the two bronze head from one side with Vespucci, and one side is Christopher Columbus. And by the way, that monument was bought, the Danbury gives us just a piece of land over there to put it on.
Right.
Everything was paid for the Amerigo Vespucci Lodge. We bought the monument in New York, and the bronze.
The entire cost of the monument, there was no public money.
No public money whatsoever.
Borne by the club.
Nothing, not even a penny for that.
Right.
Everything was paid from the lodge. Yes.
Right.
Yeah, we have about 350 members, roughly 350 members.
Right.
We have a beautiful place over there. Everybody, pass by over there. They know when we do the Italian festival.
And this local lodge is associated with the Order of
Grand Lodge,
the Order of Sons of Italy
in America,
which is some people would know that name a little more. May think this is an independent club, but it's
no. We are a member of all of United States. We are I think we are 18 lodge in Connecticut.
Right.
We are the largest one.
Right.
And then of course it is a member of the OSI, the Supreme Grand Lodge in Washington. I believe they are. And that's all one group.
And I don't know what the number is, but it's a significantly large group.
Yeah.
You can go almost anywhere in the United States and find a lodge.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Now, the activities. What do people do on a month-to-month basis? Maybe we can go and do it that way. Like, for example, the year starts the beginning of April.
April, yes.
And then it runs to the end of March the following year.
Correct.
And your inactive period is January through March.
Because it's a winter month, it's cold. We still have a pasta night every Tuesday and those months,
right.
you know. But the activity, they are very, very little because, you know, again, it's cold. You know, a lot of people don't go out.
So April, you have a lot of planning that goes on for the rest of the year, and you have the pasta nights. I guess in May is when you really step up the activity. You're planning the Memorial Day Parade.
We plan a Memorial Day Parade in a Memorial Day Parade here in Danbury. We're gonna have a deck party every month starting in May through the end of May. We're gonna have a date. If people go to the website, you know, our website, you know, they can have a date over there when the deck party is gonna be. And
what is your website?
The website is at www.sonsofitaly.org.
.org, okay.
Yes.
All right, so the Memorial Day Parade is in May, and there's also a children's bocce.
It's a children's bocce. No, we want to try to teach people to play bocce, kids. So I think May 18 we start. It's a Sunday from 2 o'clock on. You know, kids from 7 years old and on, they can come over there for free. They can learn how to play bocce. We have some people that play really good. They're almost professional. They're going to teach them how to do it.
So they don't lose what's a custom.
Right,
Italian
because
custom.
it's Italian. It's an Italian custom play bocce. You know,
right.
Yeah.
And we also have bocce clubs being played almost every night of the week.
Mm-hmm.
So during the week, if people are interested, there are some clubs. Some of the bocce groups are beginner groups. Others are, you know, totally professional.
Right.
You know, they've been playing together for years. So the people can come, especially if they come on Tuesday nights when we have the pasta night.
Are they open to the public? If can a public member come and play the bocce?
They're open for members.
Oh, okay.
It's open for members.
Okay. So in other words, someone needs to join, even if as a social member.
Yes.
Or there is social memberships available.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I want to bring that point out.
Yeah.
All right, and then the other thing that's coming up, it's going to happen very soon, is the Pasquetta. Could you explain what the Pasquetta is?
Well, basically, the Pasquetta is basically means Little Easter. Okay, in Italy, the Monday after Easter every year is a holiday, where the people go out and they're finished with the religious part of the holiday, and they go out and socialize. They have picnics. Okay, we don't have it in after Easter because of the weather, so we're having it on May 4th, a Pasquetta from 2 o'clock on at the lodge. There'll be lamb, pork, chicken, lots of food.
Pasta, yeah.
Right.
Pasta, always pasta.
Always
Right.
pasta.
Okay, that's good. And that's what's going on in the month of May. All right, it's a big month, the 3 different major
Yes.
activities.
Yep.
And then further planning for the stuff that's coming down the road. Now, in June, you have the scholarship dinner. What's involved with the scholarship dinner?
Well, currently, we give scholarships to members, families, grandchildren, etc. Applications for the scholarships have gone out. They've been presented to all the schools. Members have been notified if they need scholarships for a member of their family, they can get them. And the committee is now meeting. All right. And then in June, we have the dinner where the scholarships are awarded. All right. We give, what did we give last year?
$11,000 last year.
In scholarships.
Right.
And this was money that was earned through the golf tournaments.
Right.
And through the investments that have been made strictly for the scholarship programs.
Okay, very good. Then July is a planning month, and even when there's planning, there's always the pasta nights. And then August is another biggie, the event of the year, which takes most of the club, if not all of the club, is involved in raising money in this activity, which is the festival.
The festival, yeah.
You know, and that's this year it's the 1st, the 2nd, and the 3rd.
And the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of August, and John is the chairman of the Italian
chairman.
festival. He did that last year too. He did a good job, so
Right.
he does again this year.
Right.
Which
Now,
means you couldn't get out of it this year. But yeah, the festival is our biggest event of the year. It's gotten bigger. We're hoping to add things as we go along. The food has always been excellent. We have two great people working on the food.
Naturally, you got Italian chefs there too.
We have Armando and we have Rocco Perno from Anthony's Lake Club, and between the two of them, they come up with a fantastic food for the entire weekend. We have Tonina Cefalo and her group who puts together pizza fritas, which everybody loves. Last year we added for the first time Zeppelis, and they were a big hit. So that'll be continued. We're bringing vendors in as we can. We've asked vendors to come in. They were also a big hit. We've moved some of the vendors inside, so when the weather is too hot, with some of the vendors it's a lot easier for them to work inside, and then we set up tents for the other ones. We have rides.
There's things for the children.
There's things for the children.
Just like there's things for the adults.
Yep. We have music.
There's craft booths.
We haven't brought in craft booths yet. We're looking for some.
Oh, I thought we had a couple last year. I thought we had a couple. Okay.
Last year we had the chiropractor came in and gave massages to people and that they wanted. We had the pastry from the Kelowna Lodge was being sold. Then it's just a good, quiet afternoon, and it's all about the food.
But we also had genealogy.
We had genealogy gal come in. We set up a genealogy. We were hoping to set it up inside to make it more comfortable. Because of the size of the genealogy, we had to spread it out over the lawn in the outside. And
there was quite a bit of interest in it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And right after that, we ran a special genealogy training class where the gal came in and showed us how to use the web, how to search, and different websites to search for your genealogy.
Your family tree.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And it became very interesting, and a lot of people did attend that.
Okay. And have you lined up the entertainment yet? I know we were talking about what exactly do we have before.
Yeah, right now we've got two groups lined up. One is Sky High, okay, which is a DJ group, and the other is the Lagudis, and they'll be performing on Sunday night. We're still looking at a couple of others to see if they can fit in the hours that these aren't working.
Okay, so you're
there's
going to have full time.
There's dancing, there's music, and always food.
Yeah.
We're hoping to bring in some gelato.
Right.
And also this year.
Now you're open to what time at night? 12?
On Friday nights we are open till 11. Saturday nights till 11, and on Sunday we're open until 9 p.m.
9 p.m.
9 p.m. Okay.
9 p.m. Yeah.
All right. So people have an idea.
Yeah, we open like at 1 o'clock, I think, in the day, right? 1 o'clock.
Right.
And on Friday it's at 5 o'clock, I think, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock.
Yeah, 5 o'clock, yeah. Okay, then September's a planning month. There's again, there's the pasta nights that are there every
Pasta night is every Tuesday.
Pasta night is always with us.
And for members, the regular meeting night is the second Thursday.
Second Thursday of the month.
Right. So
at 7:30 in the lodge.
So that activity is there every month also, even when it's slow.
And here again we're doing the wrap up for the festival in August, and we're already jumping into the planning stages for the Columbus Day dinner, which is in October.
Columbus Day dinner. There's a number of things that go on during.
One is
that day.
we honor somebody every year.
What do you do on the morning?
Well, in the morning, first thing we go to the city hall.
We go to mass.
We go to mass. We go to the city hall to raise the Italian flag.
Right.
With the mayor and the member of the city hall.
Right.
Then from there we have like a breakfast.
Right.
And then we plan for the night, for the dinner dance at night.
Right. Dinner dance at the lodge.
On the lodge. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And we always honor somebody.
We honor somebody. Last year we hired nobody because we did the monument, and it was like a, it was like
a conflict. We honored Columbus and Americo Vespucci because we put the monuments up, and we didn't want to.
If we honor somebody,
we didn't want to cloud the weekend.
Yes, exactly.
But we did honor them.
Yes, we did, of course.
By putting the
that was really good last year.
Yeah.
There was a lot of people come over and everything. Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah.
And then in November, it's a planning month again, with the club meetings and the Christmas
Christmas party.
And
the children Christmas party.
So there's an adult party and
a children one, yeah, which we give a toys to, you know,
members' children's.
Member children, yeah.
The Christmas party, the adult Christmas party is open to non-members, but the children's Christmas party, we have Santa Claus, we have a magician, we have people come in, you know, and it's a nice afternoon for the kids of members.
Now, how many members are there in the?
Currently, we have almost 350 members, both social and regular. And basically, the difference is a regular member must be of Italian descent,
right,
whereas a social member does not.
Right.
And the only difference in that case is social member cannot hold an office,
right,
where a regular member can, but he has every other rights and privileges that a regular member has.
And a social member doesn't necessarily have to be married to an Italian or
no.
You know,
No.
It can be anybody.
It can be anybody. Yes.
It can be Mr. O'Toole from
That's right.
Steel Street or something. You know?
Yeah.
Could be anybody.
Yeah.
Okay, if he was of Italian or he had a wife that was Italian, he could then become a regular member.
Yeah, if there's that connection, but without that connection,
they come in as automatic people decide they want to come to the club.
Our cameraman Ricky, he could join. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, there's a lot of things that the club offers. You've got the Tuesday night pasta night. Okay.
Yeah.
There's Friday night dinners at the lodge. We do have a bar. Okay. It's a private club bar. So you have a lot of that. Plus the lounge. The lounge is rented out to either members or non-members for functions.
Right.
Okay. Showers, christening parties, birthday parties, a lot of things. It's being rented out quite a bit, more and more these days.
Almost every week. Yeah,
almost every week. So we've become an open. Plus,
and it's smoke free. Yeah.
Yes, that's the other thing. The club has gone. It's probably one of the few private clubs in the area that has gone to a no smoking policy.
Right.
We voted on it. We felt it was the right thing to do at the time, and we find that a lot of people are appreciative.
Right.
People coming to rent the lounge, come in, and we say it's a no smoking. They go great. And then the other part of the property, you might say, is
you're talking. We started talking about you have the courts.
Yep.
You know, we have several bocce courts.
Several bocce courts.
And where are we going as a club? You know, we started since we're talking about the land that where we want to build a pavilion and improve the.
What we're looking at is we're looking to make an addition. We have a small spot outside where we do cooking for the festival, but we're also looking to put a covered pavilion alongside of that, which will allow us to use the outside more.
When it rains.
Give us more, yeah. Plus, we're looking to put a cover over the bocce courts. We have 3 bocce courts there that we're looking to cover, and from that we're hoping to move on into tournaments and be able to run tournaments. Bocce, for most people may not realize it, but bocce is a fantastic game throughout the country, and as people come in.
For those people out there that are watching and don't know what we're talking about, what is bocce?
That I reserve.
Well, bocce, well, you know, you got.
We know what it is.
Yeah,
but for those people who are watching this program, how interesting. But what is bocce? Okay.
Well, you got a field like it's about 10 feet wide by 60 feet long.
All right.
You know, nice and flat. Then you got this ball. It's 4 balls. And a little ball we call pallino, you know, it's a little ball. So you throw the little ball first, and then the other ball.
Roll it, and the closest
one is get points.
Right, gets points.
Yeah, and that's very fun, you know, very fun because you know.
And you go up to like 20 points.
20 points. It depends on how you set the game. You know, 11 or 15 or 20. Yeah, 21. Yes, yeah.
And I mean, it gets you can tell how intense it gets on certain nights where the regulars are really.
You hear the voices.
No, you see the tape measures. Which ball is closer, you know, and stuff. So you have that type of situation.
Rivalry.
Yeah.
Now, some of the other activities that go on. I mean, you know, cool. We have in the past done things with Cooley's anemia, and
Cooley's anemia. We donate money when we go to the national, when we go to the Grand Lodge, you know, the convention. Yes, so we donate the money to Cooley's anemia, and yes, we do that. Yeah.
Right,
yeah. And we donate the money through the town too. You know, donation through the We Care and. What's the name of another one? Ann's Place. Ann's Place. Yeah. You know, we donate.
So there's a number of different things that. If there's a little bit extra money that goes into charities
we always do that.
or whatever. Right.
We give us some basket food, in the Thanksgiving time and the Christmas time. We bring it to Denver, to the need,
Right. Yeah, and we covered the membership. What are some of the things that are going on, since we still have a little bit of time to go on? We mentioned the website. Can you mention it again?
It's at www.sonsofitaly.org.
Right.
Yeah, it's our website. We have the most information on the website. We have our contract. If you want to rent a lodge or the ground, it's there, so you can print it out and bring it in. And there's a lot of information to what we're doing. We got a newsletter. If somebody wants to read the newsletter,
right.
What we send it to our members. So if they want to read the newsletter, they just go to the website, and Johnny take care of this.
Right. Are there any issues that the Sons of Italy have brought up that have been of concern at the local level lately? I mean, from time to time, for example, this is an issue that we get involved with in the past. I mean, I'm not aware of anything this past year, but I know that from time to time, maybe we should mention this. There's stuff about the mafia out there, and all Italians are mafio. We're all mafioso somehow or other, and we always defend that situation. That those are an exception, not the rule, and that. All Italians are law-abiding. The majority, vast majority, are law-abiding. So there hasn't been any issues like that as of late.
Not within our organization.
Yeah, not locally here, but
there is on the national level.
Yeah.
Right.
Part of the national level is called the Commission for Social Justice, who monitor TV ads that show Italians in a bad light, and we'll go and contact them and say, shouldn't be doing that. Okay, and that's a nice way of saying it, but yeah, we're constantly being watched and stuff, and as you said, most of us, everyone here in our organization is law-abiding.
But we had a few people that were upset about someone saying who was Americo Vespucci, and why did we get the monuments on the City Hall, and it's the plan of the City Hall people, the mayor and the council, is any group that wants to do what we did, which was we paid for the monuments, and we put them there, that they're going to be able to also put a monument there.
Yes.
Oh yeah. So I mean, you've got a lot of organizations in the Danbury area that are good, solid organizations, that within the next few years, they've seen what's done, they've seen how it's done, and they may be following it. And then I think the City Hall will really be a international, unified, this is the city of Danbury. And you show all the pieces of it with the plaques that are going to be out there.
Right. Now, who are some of the people that we recognized that were prominent people in the past? I want to mention that we do this recognition every Columbus Day, and sometimes we take it for granted as to the people we've honored, but we've had some pretty prominent people.
Actually, one of the most prominent that we recognize that I know of was Hugo Greco, okay? And he has a business in Danbury where, describe his he makes emblems, and it may sound very, very simple, but he's made the emblem for the NBA.
It does, yeah.
Yes, and he's made medals and stuff, and different things of that way. It's a fantastic job, and he's around.
He's done stuff for the NFL.
Yes.
A number of different sports.
Yes.
Because I've been in his shop.
He's an international known person that he does.
On these plaques and things.
Plaques, medals, gold, whatever you want them made out of. Yeah. He can do. He's an engraving and a fine work.
And he's acclaimed for the craftsmanship that he does. But we've had people like the former mayors. I think Gino Arcani. I'm not 100% sure who. That's what I was asking. If you.
Yeah, we have them. I think we have.
Evo, didn't we?
Evo Butera. Yeah, he was. Yeah.
And he was.
Dave Cappiello.
David Cappiello. Yes.
Senator Cappiello.
Senator Cappiello. We honored him. Yeah, a whole bunch of people. What's the name of the?
Tullio.
Tullio. We did Tullio.
Bernardinelli.
Yeah.
We did, what's the name, the doctor that passed away?
Dr. Grandieri.
Dr. Grandieri,
Grandieri,
many years he was a local dentist.
He was one of the founding members
Right.
of the America Vespucci, and well known in Danbury
Right.
for as a dentist practice.
Right. So, you know, we have that aspect also of the lodge.
And then there's a lot, as I said, there's a lot of things happening. More can be happening if we have, you know, if people want things, bring them up. Let's talk, and we present it, and we do it.
And like any organization today, we welcome anybody that likes to join. You
Yes.
know, you know, especially younger people, because younger people, wherever they are, I think that sometimes they're glued to their internet, you know, and they're not going out. But there's a lot to be said with having physical contact with other people, actually being in proximity to people rather than dealing with a webcam or dealing with...
I've done the membership for a number of years now, and one of the things we're seeing within the last 3 or 4 years is a lot of members coming in under 50.
Which we think they are young.
Which is actually...
Under 50, yeah. Well, that's good.
Young.
Yeah.
But one of the problems that the Italians have is that many of us are second and third generation Italians, whereas a lot of the other nationalities in Danbury, as an example, with the Portuguese Club, a lot of them are first generations. So you have a lot more there. We have a harder time bringing in the third generation Italians, Italian Americans.
Right, because they're so far away from the customs. And we are trying to, through the things like the Pasquetta, from time to time we do
the Italian
cultural.
Yeah.
What was that cultural event a couple of years ago?
Yeah,
we brought down to the Rogers Park.
Yeah, we have the group of folklorists from the Gargano from South Italy, you know, which they came here to dancing and everything.
So we have quite a few cultural things. This is why we're Italians. This is what the difference. That's why you got an Italian name. The difference with Italian versus other cultures. You know, and these cultural things go a long way, and why people should come down if they're Italian American or just want to be Italian in one way or the other. They ought to come down and check us out.
Yeah.
Anyway, I want to thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you,
John.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. And I want to thank the viewers for tuning in the community forum. Tune in next week, same time. Excuse me, same time, same station. I'm sure we'll have another interesting program. Good night for now, and we'll see you then.